Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is us, Dragon's Greed Gaming. It's a little bit of an odd time for us. It's a Sunday afternoon here, but we had to rearrange the schedule so we could actually play this week. So welcome back. You're joining us for our Warhammer Fantasy actual play series, Illusion of Truth, with our international cast that we've got going here. Oh, I didn't change the title on the thing. Whoops. Anyway, let's do a quick round table and see what everybody's up to. We'll start off with our game master, if you would, please.
Yeah. So I'm Odandrol. I will be playing everyone that these players are not playing. And I am also the one who have written this adventure. I will give my voice back over to Jacob.
Okay, I'm Jacob. I play Marius Voss, our favorite grave robber, which with that troubled past. And yeah, I'm coming just from a pretty intense Shadowrun session as a GM, so I hope I can do the shift to this more dark scenario. I go over to Tony.
Hi, I'm Tony. I'll be playing Sir Leonor von Dammenblatz. Nothing really new on my end, and I'll pass it off to Mr. Laister.
Hey everyone, I'm Mr. Laister, playing everyone's second favourite failed wizard after Rincewind. And yeah, great to be here as usual. And thanks for Odandrol for putting this on. Did you have some flavour speech today, Odandrol?
Yeah, we'll definitely arrive when we start.
Okay, looking forward to that.
Awesome. Cool. All right, and I am your host, but not GM today, the Great Unclean One. I am playing everyone's favorite roadwarden, Waldred Kreben, and yeah, had a week off, not this past week, but the week before, so I had to go back to work, unfortunately, which obviously sucked, but it was a short week. Had to do some continuing ed on Wednesday, so I was out of the office, and I took Monday off because I had to go to a wedding on Sunday, so it was really only a 3-day work week, and it was still horrible, and I don't want to go back. So otherwise, though, I'm ready to get my Warhammer on, so take us away, Odandrol. What you got in store for us this week?
Well, let's start with the intro line then. In Stirland, blood feeds the soil longer than the rain. So, last time we had a breaking entry where two investigators went in to investigate Mr. Rackett's office and found out they can't read. Before that, they discovered a cold sacrificial place beneath a Morse temple. And at the start of the last session, they found the home of Mr. Let's see, what was his name?
The Herald.
The Herald's name, yes.
See if I can find it. Rupert.
Yeah.
A Brower.
Mr. Brower. And there was not very much to find there, but you found some documents beneath his floorboards, which seemed a bit ominous. And you think that the mayor, Mr. Rackett, has something to do with this and his disappearance. So you broke into his home while you successfully drank him under the table. And we are picking up right after the break entries has gone away from his home, and you are rejoining in the inn. So Mr. Racket is currently under, sleeping over the table. What are you doing?
Dude, I forgot about the break and entering shenanigans and the not reading. That was really a highlight of last session.
It was the absolute best.
I do want to say, though, as a player, it feels so good to have a suspicion about somebody and have it confirmed in some way. Like, that feels real good. So, yeah, I guess Waldred and Marius will, saunter in, see the gang, and go join them at the table.
Well, while you're coming in, I'm going to push up our guest against, because I'm assuming we're in like a booth style seat, and I'm going to push him up against the corner and prop him up, just so he's not slumped over the table, like drawing unneeded attention to himself.
Weekend at Bernie's, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good job, Marius. Nix or he looks respectful for this successful drownery or drank. Good.
And I think remembering back from the last session, other than the passed out guest in the corner, Marius was second most drunk, I think, followed by myself. So we may look a little bit worse for wear after some heavy drinking.
I was gonna say, didn't Leon start failing a few checks there at the end?
He's pretty blitzed.
Okay.
Enjoying
this. Sorry, that's right.
It looks like you two are having a good time.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, I think you're muted.
Hello?
Yep. Yeah, so I'll say, it looks like you two had a great night.
Let's just get it started. And you see him reach over to the table and grab that half-drank glass of ale, flagon of ale, and raises it. And come on over.
I mean, come on over. You should make him drunk, not yourself. But okay.
Well, that's the best bit. That bit's been done, and now it's the second bit.
I think they're past that point, Marius. Well, you know what they say, when in Altdorf. So I'll sit down and I'll have one drink. I'm not going to get smashed, though.
Yeah, me too.
We're just kind of swaying side to side in the booth.
Are you going for drinks or are you going for beer?
I'm sorry?
For beer.
Are we going for drinks or beer?
Probably just a beer, an ale, yeah.
All right. So, two pence, or shrapnel, or coppers, or whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
I got 2 pence.
Yeah, me too.
So, did you guys learn anything?
Only that he really, really, really did not want to drink the spirits. I think he kept himself to himself otherwise. Did he? Let me just check my notes.
He seemed a bit hesitant to drink. He might know what this night would go when he tried to drink, and you proved him right.
All right.
The opening
do we know that sorry. Can't read the names. What is Mr. Leister's character again? The name? Gerwin, thank you. I think Gerwin can read, right? We know that.
Yeah.
So I under the desk, I would pass him the scroll. We have to read this later.
He gives you a nod and pockets it.
Okay.
Well, I would Put it on the count.
No, you know the...
So, what are we gonna do with him?
I guess we should bring him home. Don't know.
Yeah, I'll kind of look to Gerwin for what he thinks. You know, we should do with the mayor.
If he wakes up, I'm going to speak a little bit meta just from remembering last time, but if he wakes up in his trashed house, maybe he thinks he did it.
Yeah.
Could,
I mean,
we could carry
who
him
else,
home
right?
between two of us, singing some songs between us to make it out as if he was a part of it. I mean, I think that's only a problem the moment we have to leave the inn. If you fancied staying for a bit longer.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just make some idle chit chat. I'm gonna try to avoid like discussing what we're actually up to, 'cause, you know, I'm nervous of prying ears and eyes. So.
Oh, speaking of which, Gerwin is keenly looking around the inn for that little child, that little boy that took some of his money earlier for a drawing, just in case, because he was like in and out of the tables like a ferret last time, so he's just going to keep an eye out for him.
No little boy. The youngest man in the village is the innkeeper's son.
Oh,
Odandrol, how is like the other patron? How are the other patrons of the bar reacting to seeing the mayor get smashed and now passed out? Is there any reaction from any of them?
He certainly gets some looks. It seems that he's not in here so very often. So they are staring, talking. This is a scandal. So there will be a lot of talking when we're gone away from this place. And he might have some explaining to do. Because he's a stand-up person.
All right.
You just ruined this man's political career.
Oh no, he can't be mayor of Shitstown anymore. How disappointing.
So you have been in Gravenstein for what is it now, 2 days? So you have noticed that no one is below 60 years old here. It's only Lenz, the stable boy, we can call him, who is younger. So this is literally a dying town.
Are there any women here, or is it all men?
No, it's both women and men.
Okay.
Everyone is old.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, well,
You have heard that Lenz is called the savior of Gravenstein. So they believe he is the one who's going to save them.
okay. Well, I don't have anything particular to do until we decide to like call it a night, and then, I mean, seeing how smashed our two party members are, Waldred would probably want to wait till morning to like actually discuss things. Especially if he sees like Leon is tipsy. He's like, wow, these guys were really partying. So
what was the seal on that? I'm just copying over the scroll from the mayor's house. He had a seal from the von Dammenblatz, was it?
Yeah, correct. It's a seal from the Dammenblatz family. That's easy to recognize. You all work for it.
So, well, let's. Can we leave him outside of his house? Do we even want to go back there again?
I mean,
Take him home, right?
Waldred would like kind of like lowly whisper to you like it's probably best to bring him back. I mean, right? That would be like the neighborly thing to do.
The thing to do. The thing to do, yeah. Kind of grabs him by his arm, really,
Yeah.
well, like a guy without any kind of agility, and kind of pulls him out of the.
I'll give you a hand and like put his other arm over my shoulder, so he's like in between us. All right, Mayor, time to hit the hay.
He doesn't respond.
Is he alive?
You think so?
Is he breathing?
Is any of us a medic?
I stare at his chest. Does it move?
Well, it does.
I put my hand under his nose. Do I feel any breath?
Yes, you do.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, yeah, let's take him back.
Yep.
Okay. So you drag him over to his house, which is basically on the other side of the street, but they are calling it something else. It's more a plaza, if you're asking them. But basically, over the street and into his house. Do you plant him outside, or in his office, or in his bed, or?
Well, Waldred would be thinking, okay, in theory it would be locked. So he would check to see if the mayor has a key on him first.
He does.
All right. Waldred will make a show of using the key to open the door in case anybody's watching. And then I would say, yeah, we would bring him inside. And, yeah, put him in his bed.
Yeah, so you put him in his filthy bed, dressed or undressed.
Oh no, he's lucky we're even bringing him here. Okay, that's about as far as my courtesies are going. So, yeah, I just schlop him on the bed, whatever he's wearing, and don't mind the hole in the wall. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, we can leave then.
And Gerwin leaves the door open on the way out.
All right.
And I would put the key back in the mayor's pocket where I found it.
Yeah, all right. So you're leaving the door unlocked for the night?
Yeah, and wide open. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And wide
Okay.
open. All right. Okay.
You sure
You
you don't want to close the door, Gerwin? What's the point of leaving it open?
Well, I mean, someone might get in if you leave the door open. Make all this mess. You see that hole in the wall?
Yeah, but
Someone needs to.
But look, we'll talk about the hole later. Let's focus on what's important here. So, but if someone saw us come here, wouldn't it be wise of us to close the door behind us? We can leave it unlocked, right? I mean, how can you lock the door from the outside? We don't have the key.
All right. Okay. So, he closes the door.
I mean, I don't make it a habit of breaking into people's homes, but
it feels like you do. The impression I'm getting right now is that it feels like you do. So
I'll
take my leave.
No. Okay, that is false.
Three more break-ins and you're into it like me. You will get the flavor of it.
And then now as we're walking back to where we're staying, I would kind of talk to Gerwin. I kind of assume Leonor's just kind of hazily following us about. Kind of doesn't really know where he's at. We're just kind of leading him. Yeah, you're a knight. What a good boy.
Trying to make sure you don't lose your drunk friend.
Yeah. But I would say to Gerwin, seems like he's got a little bit more of his wits. So, yeah, we found that. It looked important. And it was in like a hidden. It was in a hidden drawer.
This is the scroll, right?
Yeah, and didn't we? Oh yeah. We also found this, and I'll hand you a bunch of like half-burned documents that I was able to scrounge from one of the fireplaces. I'm no investigator, but that looks awfully similar to what we found back at the barn where Rupert was staying.
Can I read the scroll? Is there something that we can read off of that, Odandrol?
And out outside, it's pitch black.
How much is
Okay,
a
so
room
we'll pop-
at the inn?
Yeah, you rented the one. No, let's see. You paid for last night. You have not paid for tonight. You have not decided how you will sleep tonight. If you're sleeping on the floor or just renting a room or whatever you do.
How much is a room?
5 silver.
Oh boy, yeah, we're staying in the common room.
Yeah, me too.
I
How much
mean,
is the common room?
I'll be-
10 brass.
10 brass, so 1 silver, right?
Yeah, correct.
Silver's 12 brass.
12, yeah.
Ah, okay, then I'm completely broke now. I paid my last
You want-
pennies for the night.
You get a private room to share. Leonor can pay for it, but that's almost all his
this
money.
guy.
No, I
Okay,
think we
no,
should.
I have four brass.
Let's
Okay,
let's just get the common room. I think.
yeah.
So, as in this part, the common room is also the place where you eat and drink, so it's not a separate room. So you just lie down on the floor where you're partying. So, do you sit down by a table, or are you waiting to people to get home, or?
I mean,
Yeah, I think we wait, so we have a bench or something, where
Okay.
we can lay.
I definitely want to wait until there's less people here, and it's they're kind of calling it a night, and then we can huddle around a candle.
So it's a bit of 10 in the evening when the farmers withdraw to their homes, and there's only Lens and let's see, what's the ladies? Aline, the innkeeper. They are the only one left in the house, and they are also preparing for the night.
All right.
You pick up this document, and who's reading it? Is it Gerwin or Gerwin?
Yeah.
So you notice that it's signed by Lady Annelies von Dammenblatz, so it's Leonor's mother, and the letter explains to Mr. Reichert that there will be arriving a herald that will communicate with the Ulfenstolz, and he is to assist him in any way he can and not ask any questions. And that's basically what a letter says.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Seems straightforward.
Oh,
This is
but
what you thought
he
was the
didn't-
important thing, right?
But he didn't read it, right? Because it was sealed?
It wasn't sealed.
I didn't read it because I
It
don't know
wasn't
how to
sealed.
read.
Ah, okay.
It had a seal.
It had a seal. Okay.
Authenticating it as a real letter from the Dammenblatz family.
Okay, so
And the half-burnt documents, is that something that I can look at while the...
It seems to be reports of something, like observations that someone has done in different handwriting, and for some reason those has been burnt. As they are burnt, you can't really tell what they are about, but it seems to be sightings of things that people have seen.
So it's not observations for a particular target, it's people's sightings that they have described
Yeah.
of something in particular. Okay.
Does it say sightings of what or who? where?
You presume it's around Gravenstein. And for people who to note that down, that should be some remarkable things that they've seen. Well, why would they otherwise write it down and report it?
Does it mention anything like what they've seen? What kind of sightings?
It's basically what you can find out because it's only scraps.
Okay. Well, remember that part where I said it felt real good having a suspicion about somebody and having it proved? Yeah, I don't feel that anymore.
Okay.
There's that. I'll shut up about the wall because there's still people around. But
Okay, so the only trace we currently have is the woman with the strange feet, right? And
the kid.
otherwise, and the kid, right?
Yeah.
Well, and the
There's-
whole and the whole sacrificial altar underneath the Temple of Moor.
Yeah. Well, Altar of Cain. So yeah, we could find something out on the Cain cult in the village, or we could observe the temple if someone enters.
Back to what Waldred was saying. We've now done our job. Are we doing like extra
Yeah.
credit now?
I think we asked Leonor that yesterday, and he had pointed out that we've definitely documented signs of unnatural and unusual behavior, but I think we still have to find out exactly what that is and determine whether or not it's something we can deal with ourselves.
We also have not really figured out the political situation between the families. Just what Harold had written down.
Well, doesn't that kind of cover it, though? I mean, he seems to indicate that from the Offenstolz perspective, there is no issue. And, obviously it seems from the Dammenblatz perspective, there is an issue. So, and if your family sent us here, obviously your family knows what their perspective is of the situation. So wouldn't our job be to find out what the Offenstolz perception is? And it seems the Herald's done that.
I suppose.
But, he was still murdered, and we haven't figured that out. So I'm sure your mother would want to know about that. Like, have an answer, not just that he's dead. Marius, you mentioned a woman with strange feet. Are you talking about the weird tracks we found?
Yeah. I thought I don't know if it was a woman, but on the graveyard we found these tracks too, and I thought we had some eyewitness which mentioned 2 soldiers and a woman, or was I wrong?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's right.
So- Yeah, so these 2 soldiers couldn't have this feet, so I thought the woman have the strange feet.
Wasn't
And
it that apothecary Greta that had told us that? That's what she saw?
yeah. I
And
think so.
then we think the woman was the sister of the Offenstolz family, Edeltrod, right? Because it matched her description with the long blonde hair, if I recall. Oh man, is this what it feels like to be Sean and take notes and actually remember them? All right, so the Herald comes here on behest of your mother to find out what's going on with the Offenstolz family. The Uffenstolz seem to have no idea that your family is upset with them. Harold is killed by what we're assuming is this cult of Cain. And do we, through Gerwin or whatever else we've searched, do we know what Cain is about? In any way?
You know, he is the brother of Mor, and he is the god of murder.
Okay. All right. So he's killed by presumably a cult of the murder god. And we find a temple of his underneath the Temple of Mor, which is all in ruins. So that's something sketchy right there. And then we've got this whole... Edeltraud was here. Weird tracks, because she's some sort of mutant, obviously. And, what was the other thing I was going to mention?
We found the tracks on the murder of Rupert too, right? There was
and the fake
yeah,
the fake necromancy ritual, right?
Yeah, this on the graveyard.
So not only was it fake necromancy, but I can't get over how some cult who is following Cain needs such a wonderful and intricate system, to open up the crypt. It just seems like more, I don't know. Are they really Cain worshippers? I mean, the floor was pretty disgusting, but I don't know. Something just doesn't sit right about that. It seems more human than kind of godlike, if that makes sense.
What do you mean too intricate? I don't follow you.
Like, this altar was just this massive rock, and the engineering required just to lift it up a little bit and move it to the side as if it's no bother at all. Why would you put that effort in? I don't know.
Well, to keep it hidden, yes, right?
Could to be hidden, yeah, but I don't know. Who knows? Who knows an engineer like that? Just, I don't know.
Well, I mean, who knows? Your neighbor's a filthy, worshiper of the ruinous powers. But sometimes that you find that and you got to put them down like the heathens they are. So, I don't think to say like being a cultist is confined to one walk of life. I mean, from the sounds of it sounds like this Edeltraud's in on something foul.
Yeah, it seems like she's part of the cult.
Where else have we seen the symbol at this point? Do we have a list?
There was the basement of the abandoned tavern or inn.
Right.
Oh, that was the sausage place, right? The meat factory?
Yeah.
Then on a note in Rupert's pocket, and I can't remember what else other than like the altar.
Right.
Was the note that was on Rupert that had the symbol? Did it say anything?
I think it was just the symbol. There was no writing on it.
Do we think it was left like as a calling card?
Or a hint. Or as murders.
Is there where else that we've seen it, Odandrol? Did we see it in the actual temple underneath the Mor shrine?
Not the symbol per se, no. But you saw other signs, like the seven-petaled rose and rising sun. And also the statue of himself.
The only thing I can think of is maybe to stake out the ruins of more and see if we see anyone going in or out.
And on that note that we found as well, they said the kid was a witness to it. I don't know if we know what that was.
Which note?
The one. Go on, Marius.
Sorry, I had the kid. You mean the innkeeper's kid, right? Where was
Yeah, that's right.
The picture.
But there was. You remember that note that we saw? That half of it was obscured, half of it was broken.
Yeah.
That note started off with that the boys outside the inn watching.
Oh, Odandrol, can you add that to like our journal so we can access that note at any time? The one that had all the smudges and shit?
Yeah. And then there was mention of symbols appearing again in that note. That's what led us to the chapel floor.
You mean this note?
Yes.
Right. That was the note of Rupert, but right?
Yeah, we
That's
found
correct.
him.
Maybe it wasn't watching anything in particular, just that he's there.
Yeah, but on the altar we found a picture of the innkeeper's son, right? Which connects him to the cult.
We found his crayons behind the stairs in the altar, or in the lower area.
Ah, okay.
Did we find a picture
Perhaps
that
we
we
should-
assume was drawn by him? That I don't
Yeah,
recall.
could be. Okay, but the picture, he said the picture, so that's no direct connection to him because it could have been placed by someone other.
You think someone just put child's crayons down in the Temple of Murder, and the child's not in on it? That child is a filthy worshiper of the ruinous powers.
Yeah, okay.
I will bet my last bottom brass that he is.
You did with Rykard the same, right?
No, I just thought he was up to something shady. And
Okay.
he's got burned letters,
then-
all right? People don't normally burn letters unless trying to hide something, okay?
Okay, then we should observe the kid. Don't know.
See here if you can find it now. Let's see. Just configure ownership, server. If you go to journal, you should have a green box that says Illusion of Truth. Then you can go to chapter 3
Yes.
and handouts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There
Oh,
you should
that
find
is lovely. Thank you. Okay, great.
Were there any others, Odandrol?
Sorry?
I can't remember there being other notes like this, but just in case, were there others?
Wasn't there a burned letter that we only were able to read part of? Now it's like
Found that
we're
too.
playing Shadow Blade Runner. We get to collect the actual clues.
Are you getting it? Let's see here. Clue is called 1E, and I'll add it to your chapter 1. Oh, you should already have that one. If you click on the first chapter,
I don't have chapter 1, just chapter 3.
you have chapter 1, then I will share it for you.
Yeah, same.
You have chapter 1 now.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh yeah, dude. That's a huge spoon. Yeah, I'm at a loss for what we do here, fellas, other than stake out the temple.
It's the only thing I can think of in this town.
But the temple itself is very dark, so you could even stake it out from downstairs, maybe, and then hope they don't light the whole place up with big candles.
Well, you wanna hide in the area with the altar, with the gore-soaked
in the
floor.
area with the altar, with the gore-soaked floor. Yeah, like you remember, we couldn't even see the other side when we went in with the crayons, like where the kid was. Like, do they know the kid was there? And the kid was there. So
All right, I just want to make sure we're on the same page here, Gerwin. You wanna wait down in the temple of the god of murder, where the kid was hanging out, the cultist kid. That's what you want to do.
yeah, it just works for me. It's just the clean answer, isn't it? You know, they go down, we'll be there, and we'll know.
Or
like you remember them.
Or how about this? Just spitballing an idea here. We could watch the entrance from far away and see if they go into the temple, and then do something about it. Rather than being trapped down there when we're already down there and they come down the stairs and then we don't have a way to get out. And what if a posse of like 15 people show up, right? And it's a whole murder
all
party.
Complaining about they don't have their nightly sacrifice ready, and
yeah, and
right.
there we are. Look at these 4 saps, lovely.
There is the chicken way and there is the Gerwin way. Perhaps the chicken way is this time better.
Hey, we're free to split the group like we did last time. If 2 of you want to wait down there as bait, me and Leon will take the tactical advantage of being up on the ground where I can see the moon and not a stone ceiling.
Yeah, and I mean it's pretty cold down there. I don't want to spend the whole night in this cold base. So perhaps we stay on the graveyard and watch the entrance.
Might I remind you that you only saw one thing, one single footprint leaving the ruined temple. Only one single footprint.
Right.
There's not been much traffic since then.
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank here. I'm sure there's someone screaming in the comments right now, "Just do this, you idiots!" But it's
We saw that the footprint get out or get in.
No, just leaving.
Just leaving.
Just leaving. So whatever was in there, it's outside now. Perhaps we should observe the boy.
It's like the kid or meeting with the
kid.
Ulfenstolz family, isn't it? Just to corroborate. But that seems unlikely to help.
Well, the boy that you're speaking of, you have not seen since he gave you that drawing.
I was going to say.
He was a young boy.
I still have the drawing with me, right?
You or Garen, I don't remember who.
Yeah, I think I've got it in my pocket.
I bought one. The for one penny, right? Or for 1 silver, don't know. 1 penny, I think I bought one drawing. And
yeah, you only get one drawing from him.
Yeah, just one. Can I look the drawing again if I see something which gives me a hint or connects me to the boy or to gives me a hint to Kain?
No, but you have already figured out it is a map where you found Rupert.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait,
So
you have a map?
The kid's drawing was the map.
the map of
Before
the kid is where we found Rupert. Okay.
Yeah.
I shared with the group. perhaps the boy is somehow connected, because look at this. And I show him the map. That is where we found the herald. So somehow the kid knew, or had a vision, don't know, that there we found the body.
Waldred looks at Marius incredulously, like he's just connecting the dots that this kid is suspicious. Does the map show anything else other than leading to the body of the murder victim that the kid clearly had something to do with?
No, it's basically one line that's the road going up to the herald's house. There's another line which is symbols of water crossing the road, going over to a circle where it's birds flying around the skull.
The ravens.
I'm sorry, what were the symbols on the road, you said?
There are no symbols on the road. It's the blue line symbolizing water.
Oh, sorry, it's facing water? Is that what you said?
Water, yeah, correct.
Oh, okay.
It ends by a skull. And the skull is circled with ravens or birds.
Well, that's obviously where we found the body, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
But this kid's everywhere where the death is.
So and did he give you this, or did you pay him for this? I forget.
We paid. He offered two things. He offered a drawing for a penny, and he offered something. I can't remember what it was now for a silver, but I was too poor to pay a silver.
2 silver.
Oh, 2 silver, yeah.
Dude, what if the clue for the whole campaign was that, and we just couldn't
Was 2
afford it?
silver.
We couldn't afford it. That'd be awesome.
Warhammer.
Yeah. I mean, it's money solves all the problems, right? In both in game and in real life. So there you go.
On the real map, I will write down. Give you, so there's one road going from Gravenstein down here to his house. Then it comes a blue line like this, and there's a skull over here. I can't paint a skull, but I will do my best.
It's not a very scary skull. Well done.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I love it.
Nice.
Oh, we got scarier. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yeah, let me switch it over so people can enjoy this artwork.
Oh, there we go. You've done it.
Wow,
Oh,
this
right.
is awesome.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then we put some birds signs around it.
Clue. Ooh, those are pretty good birds, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
Really,
No, I mean it. Like,
Definitely.
I get it. Okay,
Like this.
nice. Okay.
Where does that river go?
Okay, I think Waldred will like this, but we have to interrogate the boy, right?
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, but he's not turned up anywhere. I've been looking out for him all evening.
What river are you talking about, Gerwin?
It's not a river. It's much smaller than that.
Oh, it's a stream, is it? So that horizontal line is a blue line representing water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's more a ditch, dried out ditch. Where you found it.
I mean, why would the kid know, other than him being wherever he likes in the day? But is there any link to the inn itself, with the people who live at or work at the inn and the kid learning about it like that? Like, who works at the inn again?
Who works? It's the barkeeper, who is Evelyn Holtz. It's this woman. And her kid, Lens, who looks like this.
Like, we could ask them if they've seen him, right?
Yeah.
It's her,
For sure.
her child. I'm not the best person to. I've had far too much to drink to be asking about where the location of a child is. At what, 10:30 at night?
That's true. Well, I mean, at this point, most people have gone to bed, right? So I think this could be a conversation in the morning. But so our leads are the kid, or possibly confronting the mayor about the burned notes, and be like, "Yo, start spilling the beans, or we're gonna have problems."
Mm-hmm.
Or we somehow, as you said, try to corroborate the Herald's story and talk to the Ulfenstolz.
Yep.
I don't even know if that's in the realm of our... I mean, I guess with Leon here, it should be, but...
He's dressed in armor. They will take it as an offense and think that you are invading.
Yeah, with our one knight army? Yeah, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe in Leon, but I don't know about besieging a whole castle with him. I guess, I guess those are our three options at the moment. So I guess
we should try to find the kid and or stake out the altar, and then if we feel we need to, confront the mayor.
Okay.
He seems to know something more than what he's saying, but he may not be corrupt. He may just be trying to protect his position and his town.
Yeah, not corrupt, just inept, right? Is that the term?
Yeah. Just trying hiding stuff so more people don't flee from an already dying town.
True. Okay. I mean, if you guys are good with that, I guess we can ask around about the kid in the morning. And then, about what time does it normally get dark?
So this should be around, let's see, it's Mars in our time. So about after 6, 7, around somewhere there.
Do we think it's worth sending anyone to stake out the temple this night? Like before we call it a night?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, why don't we go in pairs, just in case?
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go.
Are you sure? You're still a little tipsy here. I can smell you all the way from over here.
That's
I'll
probably
sleep in the
the
inn.
honest smell.
Well, how about you two stay here, and I'll go with Marius. And if we see something, one of us can come and get the two of you, and the other one can keep an eye out.
If you
Great.
can wake me
No
up,
complaints.
Gerwin
Good.
gives me a
All right,
physical-
Marius, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you're
Then we-
out into the night, into the rain, and the cold. You go over to this dark, fallen Moor temple. You stand there watching in the night. Yeah, roll perception tests.
I can do that. Pretty good at those.
How long do you wait?
I would say.
I mean, with two of us there, we could kind of do this in like shifts, right? So, I don't know. I'll like take the first 4 hours. You take the second 4 hours. How's
Yeah,
that?
seems good.
All right. Show me potato salad. 1 success level.
1, 2.
So you're sleeping outside also though, in the night? Is
Yeah.
that correct? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, try to find like some cover where we're not just like out in the open, so we're kind of hidden, but at least have a clear line of sight to either the entrance to the hidden temple or the entrance to the like the whole like ruins, and I'm gonna put on my cloak nice and tight and bundle up as best I can.
Are you stationary when you're watching, or are you moving around?
I would be stationary.
All right. Stationary where you're sleeping, or in a second spot?
Somewhere like hidden when I'm sleeping, but where Marius can keep an eye on me, like nearby from where he's posted up, or where I assume he's gonna be posted up.
Okay. Then I want you to roll me endurance tests.
Hell yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, both of you.
I endure
Yeah,
so well.
This is for your, wherever you are. So.
Yeah, 1 success.
Oh,
What's up?
okay. I would like to re-roll that.
Tests.
Well, Marius froze to death.
We have 2 fortune points, right?
Yeah, it's been
Okay, yeah. Okay, then I try again.
Ooh,
Very
nice.
Okay,
That's fine.
that's good. Okay, I take that.
So you keep your toes, and you actually manage to stay awake too under your guard shifts. But I would like to have Waldred roll a second perception test.
Oh boy.
Oh, not bad.
A boss tonight.
This one.
Dude, I rolled the same number twice, 14. Holy cow. I am fucking focused, man. Where's that kid? The second I see him, I'm pulling the trigger.
So you're sitting there, found a nice cut of tree stump to sit down. You have your cloak wrapped around you, your tricorn hat pulled down, and you look over to Marius snoring, and he's not there.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'll look around, grasping my crossbow a little bit tighter under the cloak. Marius, where the fuck did he go off to? I'll like stand up and like look around. And then I'll start making my way over towards where he was sleeping.
Yeah. I hate to repeat myself, but can you roll a perception test?
Yeah, I certainly can. Five successes.
It's been raining for days. If he had gone anywhere, you would see his tracks. But there are no tracks leaving.
Oh. I will look like up. Was he like up against a tree? Did he fucking climb a tree or something?
And then the alien drops down on you. No, there's no tree above you.
Alright. Waldred's not a very religious guy, but he's definitely going to make the symbol of the twin-tailed comet, because there's some spooky shit going on here. And, yeah, we're going to have the crossbow actively out now, scanning, and I'm going to kind of look around the general area and see if I find any clues. Can I find where he was actually sleeping? Like, where he was actually laying down?
Yeah, you can see the impression in the ground where he was sleeping.
I'm going to touch it. Is it warm or cold at all?
Yeah, you can see, you feel the remnants of his body heat.
What the hell? Yeah, I'm like, Marius! Marius! Well, shit. All right. against my better judgment, I am gonna start looking around the ruins of the temple, making my way closer to the altar. Can I see the altar? Has it been moved?
The altar has not been moved when you get there, because you can't see it from the outside. So if you want to see the altar, you need to be inside the ruins.
Okay, gotcha. Then I will start making my way into the ruins.
All right. A new perception test.
Okay. Oh, so close to the 1%, 1 success level.
All right. No one has been here since you've been here last time.
Sarah, say that again?
No one has been here since you've been here last time. So it's exactly the same way that you left it last time.
Okay. Kind of scratch my head, and if I don't see anything out of the ordinary, I will make my way back to where Marius was, and if he's still not there, I will make my way back to the inn.
When you get back to your temporary camp, Marius is there, sleeping. Right in the spot where you left him a few hours ago, moments ago.
I blink, like shake my head, make sure I'm not like dreaming, like look around, like what the fuck, and then
And there's no tracks, leaving or coming.
I'm sorry, say that again?
There's no tracks. No one has left. No one has gone. Except you.
All right. I will approach Marius and kind of like not kick him, but nudge him with my foot. You know, like scared he might be fake or he's gonna be some demon or some monster or some shit. Like, Marius, wake up.
What? Oh, it's my shift. It's my shift. Okay. Then I get up.
Yeah, you see like a concerned look on Waldred's face. He's probably looking a little bit more pale than he normally would.
Yeah. Then I look around. Is he here? Is he here?
No. Are you here? That doesn't make sense. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you?
Am I okay? Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'm okay. What?
Where?
Are you okay?
Where did you go?
What do you mean? Where do I go? I was here.
No,
I
you were gone. You were gone, and I looked around, and when I came back, you were here. No tracks, no sound, no hey, I gotta go take a piss. Just gone.
I don't know. Really, I was here. I slept.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't know anything, right? I was here. I slept and I woke up.
Yeah, you slept.
Yeah.
You didn't even dream.
Perhaps you don't know. Was your mind tricked or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It was like you were there, and you just vanished. Like, no sound, no tracks, but you were gone, and now you're back.
Sounds pretty cool if I could do that, but don't know how. No, sorry. I don't know.
All right, well, yeah, you can finish up the night, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, then I watch out. Go to sleep. Don't worry. I got this.
Can you sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay. Well, I'm going to definitely sleep with the crossbow in my lap under the cloak. And it's probably a bad idea, but I'm going to sit down where he was laying. And I'm going to try to fall asleep there and see if anything happens.
Well, it's warm and cozy.
I mean, I'll take it. That's better than you usually get out here, so...
Mm.
Okay, then.
After a few hours, you see the bleak morning light start to chase away the darkness of the night. You're cold, you're wet, miserable, hungry, and inside the inn, there are two people hangover, miserable, dry, and warm.
Well, at least we're all miserable. That's good. Just another day in the old world, eh?
Did you catch him?
Well, when I get up, I'll, ask Marius, anything happen?
No, boy.
Kid. Is Marius awake when I get up? That's the first thing.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. All right. Nothing, huh?
No,
okay.
No one showed up.
I didn't disappear in the middle of the night?
No.
Okay. Kind of like look around nervously. All right. Let's get back.
Okay. Then we go back.
So it's takes about half an hour before the innkeeper and her son shows up and starts to heat up today's broth or dinner / breakfast and so on.
I'm gonna finally eat some of the assorted meats we got from the meat basement. And
What?
Wake these other two up.
Oh, you're back. Did you fix it?
No. No, definitely not. No kid, no cultists. But there was a point where Marius appears to have vanished.
Gerwin's eyes kind of dart to Marius.
I'll kind of explain what I experienced.
Yeah, I'm David Copperfield. I can vanish. No, I can't. I don't know. He said I was gone and then I was there again, but don't know.
You remember we had a small chat that time when we was looking at that grave site. You mentioned a name when I asked you about, when you took my shift, that back in the inn,
Yeah,
which will be forever known as
remember.
the meat basement inn. You said von Nachtwald, I think.
Nachtwald, yeah, right.
And was I didn't think at the time. I at the time still thought the better of you and thought you was a grave digger, and I now remember you're a grave robber. Was that on the name of any of the gravestones that you might have been robbing by any chance?
Don't know. Do I remember a grave where I robbed, where this name stood? I mean, the name was in my...
Do you remember all the streets that you have gone?
On the street?
Yeah, do you remember the name of all the streets that you have visited in your life?
No. Of course not. Yeah, okay. No, so many graves. I don't remember. It could be, but I mean,
This
there
name doesn't stand out
were
then.
too many. You know it's the yeah. But why should it matter? I mean, I just wanted to know if this name is somehow known to you.
Waldred like spits out like what he's eating. Like, you're a grave robber? What? You said you said you were a grave digger this whole time. I looked to Gerwin. You knew?
Now I'm thinking, do I know?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I thought we all did.
Did I really tell them I'm a grave robber? I don't remember.
I don't recall you telling me that.
That's a good point.
I think I always am the grave digger, right? But perhaps I made some misty comments.
You shouldn't make assumptions like that, Gerwin. You can ruin a man's reputation with those kind of accusations.
Okay, we watch myself if I do this trick again, okay? And you watch for me. So I don't think this is real, but if it's real, we will see. If it happens again.
Can we back up to that conversation thing you mentioned, Gerwin? About a vanishes? Who?
This was when we was looking into that suspected necromancy, and we was at the grave site, I think.
Okay.
And I think this was then, right, Marius?
No, it was a name which I just wanted to know if you know this name, because I dreamed about it. Okay, I had a dream
I asked you
about this Nishtwald, and I just wanted to know if you know something about it, because it troubles me in the sleep sometimes.
It just so happened to come up, and you asked that question when I wondered why you took my shift that time and let me sleep through like a kind.
Because I'm a kind person, and I wanted to have some more sleep. That's all.
Yeah. All right. This is too much, and he gets up and he kind of hobbles over to the whatever's warming up over the fire, warm his hands.
I've done this before in a while, so let's start going from Mr. Leonor. Who do you trust least in this party?
Well, he's having a hard time making up his mind now because everybody seems to have pulled their weight somewhat, but we're all kind of starting to seem somewhat inept at what we're doing here. How long have we been poking around this tiny town figuring nothing out?
It's only been 2 days. This is day 2, so it's really 1 day.
Okay.
I'd say we figured out
that's
a
not
lot.
too bad then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
Just feels like it's been like 2 to 3 weeks. You know, I don't know why, but it's.
Yeah. So who do you trust the least?
These accusations of robbing graves don't sit well with Leon.
Look at that. You're spreading the fake news media already. Look at that.
And let's turn the leaf and ask Marius. Who do you trust the least?
Can I say myself? I would say Gerwin, because he told my secrets, and I was telling him in secret, and he talked about it.
I can't believe that was said in secret. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Gerwin, who do you trust least?
Well, yeah. It's still, there's something going on. with Marius that I can't figure out. But I don't think he is doing it on purpose. But there you go. Circumstances say.
That's going to be very interesting to say here. Waldred,
Well,
you trust the lead.
I mean, it's definitely Marius, but it's more because of the disappearing act. He doesn't necessarily believe Gerwin when he calls him a grave robber because he doesn't know the full extent of the conversation, but it's certainly opened up some doubts. And, you know, in the Warhammer world and back in the day, that would be a pretty serious crime. And being a road warden, you know, but I do uphold the law to some extent, so that would definitely make me suspicious. But he also had no problem sticking with me to go through the mayor's place, which one might argue is proof that he's, you know, a squirrely guy. But we all did it in the name of the von Dammenblatz family, so it's fine. You know, so yeah, it's Marius to some degree right now, but more because he's suspicious that he like disappeared and doesn't know it. Now he's getting bits and pieces of information that may or may not support that, or there's something weird going on.
Be careful now, Marius. They have their eyes on you.
Okay.
Okay. So it's early morning. You get your morning bath. What do you do?
We were going to ask
Back
about
at
the
the
kid,
conversation, I think. Yeah. When we do it with a couple of us rather than me ham-fistedly go through that conversation with them. I'll start it off though. It's like this drawing that the kid did for me is fantastic. I'm looking to see if we can do any others. Have you seen them about?
Who do you are asking? The Lens or his mother?
No, his mother.
Okay. She looks at the painting. Did you draw that yourself?
This is from your kid, isn't it? It is her.
No.
Yeah.
Lens can't draw.
Who's the? He's from that kid who hangs around the bar all the time. I just assumed he was a part of your family.
Lens is my only child, and he's the only child in this town, or village. We have shooting here.
Am I
just
hearing?
lets out an exasperated sigh.
Yeah, he sold it to us. I support Gerwin. He sold it to us for 1 penny. I have my
Lens,
2.
right? Lens is the other bar helper who looks like a young but not a child person.
Yeah, he's about 17 or something. He's a grown man.
Okay. No, the other kid. I thought.
There are around police. She tells you.
So you never seen this little kid running in and out of your bar tables, stools then?
No, what are you talking about?
Oh.
The kid,
Must be it.
the child,
I
walking around the first night we got here, trying to get us to buy his shitty artwork, and this sucker gave him a penny for it. Who is he?
There are no kids in Gravenstein.
Why not?
Because we are all old. No one of us can have kids.
Not with that attitude.
Okay. The kid was right behind beside the mayor, right? beside Rykard?
No, that was Lens.
That was Lens.
The kid
Okay.
just appeared beside your table,
Huh?
looked at the drawing, and went under another table and disappeared.
Yep.
When's the last time there has been a child here in the town?
That was Lens when he was young.
I looked at the others, just kind of annoyed.
Do you mind? I might be asking. We are saving up for a trip for Lens, so he can go to the big cities and find himself a woman and bring back here. Do you want to pitch in?
No.
Waldred looks at her with such incredulity, or whatever the word would be, incredulously, like, bitch, we fucking stayed at your place for 2 nights and have paid your fucking fees. What more do you want? Do I look like I'm loaded? Yeah, well, I'd like to meet the Emperor, but we don't always get what we want, do we?
Well, it'd be hard for him to save our village if he doesn't find a suitable spouse.
What do you mean, save your village?
We need people to live here if the village will need to survive.
Why don't you just move somewhere else? Where there's more people.
Leave Gravenstein?
Yeah?
We can't abandon our homes.
You could make a new home. Somewhere else.
Well, you're clearly an outsider. You don't understand how things work. She seems a bit upset by that comment.
Educate me then, ma'am.
I was born here. I was raised here. My mother was born here. I lived here all my life. I'm old. I might even die if I try to go anywhere else. So why would I?
Gerwin takes a note in the corner of that.
New opportunities. See some new sights. Meet some new people. See what's outside these 4 walls, so to speak. Empire's a big place.
And don't you want your son to live in a better place like this? Because if everyone dies here, what should he do?
He will be the Lord of Gravenstein. There will be no other one around. He
A
can pick
lord.
whatever house he wants.
Okay.
He has his whole future set for him. He just needs to wait for someone of the neighbors to die. She actually laughs at that.
Okay,
They'll be waiting a while.
Marius leans over to Waldred and whispers, "These people are insane, I think."
Yeah. Well, yeah, Lord of Gravenstein. Yeah, can't argue with that. That sounds lovely. So no kids at all. Yeah, that's all I got. Do we have a drawing or a picture of the cult symbol?
Yes, we do now. It's in chapter 1 handouts.
No, I'm saying, like, do our characters have an actual picture of it that we drew?
Yes.
Didn't we trace it or something?
Gerwin drew one.
I assume if Gerwin drew it, he's holding on to it.
Yep.
I'll kind of like lean into him and kind of whisper, like, should we show her the symbol?
I've got nothing else. He kind of rummishes and passes the scroll to you.
Have you ever seen this?
What?
And I'll just put it on the table in front of her, try to gauge her reaction.
She looks over to Gerwin. More of your drawings?
This one's mine, but it's of a picture I found.
She looks at it. No, I have never seen something like this before.
I want to check if Lens's face reacted when he also saw it.
All right. Roll on
I
intuition.
would like to make an intuition test, please.
Yeah, me too.
I actually have ranks in this, too.
I do not.
That is a natural 100. We are fortune pointing that for sure.
That's oh, I got +1. Nice.
I've one success.
Oh, and a critical failure. Cool.
188. So, right. She don't notice anything. But both Marius and Gerwin, you notice that they actually don't seem to have seen this symbol before. They seem genuine.
So she's not lying. Or no. Okay. Okay, I think I whisper. I think she's saying the truth.
Yeah, Lens too. This wife of Lens is going to be very busy repopulating a village of mostly elderly people. He's going to need quite the budget, I think. But unfortunately, I've only got a couple of pennies to scratch together. If I'm lucky, I can stay one more night and figure this out.
Yeah.
And do you know if anybody in this town could know about these kind of drawings, good lady?
We don't have any really artistic people in Gravenstein. Maybe ask the mayor.
Do you know who's our biggest wise or wise man of religion?
We don't have any priests.
But you
Gunner
do have
is
people which
hard, but no, I would say the mayor again.
the mayor, right?
Mayor.
Okay. Okay, so we have to make him talk. I can do that.
Just bring it here.
Okay, thank you, lady.
Sure. Oh, a lady. Yeah, right.
I would say we go to the mayor again.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah.
we're kind of running out of options here.
All right, so
Yeah.
if we go talk to Riker, let's have a game plan here. What are we asking him? What are we trying to get? What's our approach here? I mean, obviously we gotta ask him about those burned letters, right?
I would talk. I would interrogate him on the cult if he knows anything, and what's his connection to the Herald, because the Herald mentioned him and he didn't tell us about, right? That's what's made him somehow suspicious.
The mayor admitted that the Herald, was here and that they set him up with the barn to like act as his home while he was working here. And then he also said that he had sent 2 of his guys to check on him because they hadn't seen him in a while. And I think, if I recall, Odandrol, they said that they they didn't see Reichert anywhere, obviously because his body was rotting in that little copse of woods, and they came back and were like, yeah, he wasn't there.
Yeah, Gerwin?
I don't think it was rotting.
No. That's the first thing. The body wasn't rotting.
Well, yeah.
This is really sticking with me. No one's dying in this place. Not the elderly, the dead, the meat that we ate from that inn. Like, nothing is dying.
Shit, is that it? They're all old because no one dies?
Mm-hmm. And if she left, she might die.
Ah.
Huh.
And those things he might see might be related, and maybe they're protecting their village.
What things?
The burned letters, right? The sightings, I don't know, the sightings that we don't know what have been seen may be referring to something associated with this.
What sightings? I don't. What do you?
Those burned letters we found in the mayor's fire.
Oh, okay. The sightings and the letters.
Yep. And if I had a free ticket to endless life, I'd want to keep it. And there'll be a fee, and we haven't found out what the fee is that they're paying, right? Whether it's sacrifices, whether it's, I don't know, just holding on to this place and not having it taken over. Some ritual, I don't know.
A ritual.
I mean, there was a lot of blood.
To the god of murder that grants eternal life?
Yeah. And bacon.
Eternal bacon doesn't sound bad.
I mean, I don't know how you approach that topic. It's just,
I look to Leonor at this point. Like, he's the leader. He's in charge. What do we do, man?
We want to know if he knows anything about the kid, the temple, what was burned in the letters he burned.
Mm-hmm.
And if he knows anything about the symbol, but that kind of goes in with the altar and temple.
so
And if you know something about the woman with the strange food.
What about how we found the burned letters? Is that just happened to be when we was dropping him off at his home, or are we just going to say we broke in?
Oh, it's irrelevant. We're here on official business. He answers to us.
And we know about it. That's the part that matters.
Yeah, let's start with the kid, the temple, the symbols, and we'll pull the letters out last. At that point, he'll be so overwhelmed with everything we're showing him, and who cares where they came from? The fact is, yeah, we have them. We know about it. All right, I'm ready to do this.
Go.
Why?
Okay.
It's intervention day.
So you go over to the mayor's house, Mr. Reichert. Do you knock or do you just walk in? You know that the door is open.
Oh no, I would knock.
There's no one answering the door.
I guess he's still
He may
asleep.
still be asleep.
Knock harder. Mayor, we gotta talk.
It takes a few minutes, then you hear something inside, moving. Someone who bumps into something hard, some curse words. Someone stumbling down a flight of stairs, toppling something in the next room. The door opens, and you see how he walks into his office. He straightens his coat. Looks like he has the worst yesterday, which he had. And he walks out up to the door, and he opens. He tries to smile. Gentlemen, how can I help you this day?
I look to Leon to take the lead here.
We had some questions about things we have turned up in our investigation in this town. Would you have a moment to discuss those with us?
Well, to be frank, I haven't had my breakfast yet, but come in. He turns and you see how he walks like he has pooped in his pants, almost. Walks over to the door into his living space, closes it because he doesn't want you to see the mess that's in there, and walks over to his chair and gently sits down. And you see how when he sits down, yeah, yes, what can I help you with?
The
kid.
The first night we were here in the inn and tavern, there was a small child that approached us, offering, what was it, to draw pictures, or was it a vision or something else for the 2 silver?
To draw the picture.
For a penny for the drawing. I just can't remember what the 2 silver got. A dream, I think it was.
Like 2 pennies for the road, 2 silver for the dream.
Yeah. There are 2 pence for the road, 2 silver for the dream. And he drew us, which we later found out to be a map that led towards the herald's body. This child seems to have disappeared, and the people at the inn have no idea what we're talking about. And they say there are no children in this town.
No, well, they are correct. There are no children in this town. Lens is the youngest one we have here. So you couldn't possibly have seen a child in this town. Do you remember correctly? Might be some of the surrounding villages that you have visited before?
No, I saw the kid too.
There were
If he
4
was
of
in
us.
there.
We remember it. I would like to make an intuition test if I could, please.
Yeah, you can add 20.
Okay. Oh my god, we're fortune pointing it. 6 success levels.
right.
There we go.
He is so truthful that he can ever be.
I'll just shake my head to Leonor. I don't think we're gonna get anything from that line of questioning.
You gonna ask him about the symbol next? Or?
Yeah, I'll take the symbol out and put it on the desk in front of him.
This symbol keeps turning up, and it was on the herald's body. He mentioned it in a note, and it was in an abandoned inn outside of town on our way in. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Go on.
That been shown to me by a herald before. He asked me if I've seen it too. I haven't done that then. No. That's the only time I've seen it.
You've never seen it on any of the ruins of the Temple of Moor?
We don't go into the ruins. We go to the garden.
You haven't seen it in the hidden altar to Cain underneath the ruins?
What?
There's very strange and concerning activities in this town, Mayor.
He seems that he's just woken up from his bad yesterday. He starts scrambling in his drawer, finds a pen, puts it in the ink jar and starts writing down. This is horrible. We need priests. We need more rights.
Why are there no priests in this town, Mayor?
According to the record, he died of old age.
When was that?
When? Yes.
Some years before I came here.
How long has it been since somebody has died of old age in this town?
I think people die every week. No, that's an exaggeration. But there were a couple of people died a few months back, and then we had Johnson the year before, and so there are really old people in this town.
Have you had anybody bring to your attention sightings of anything unnatural or suspicious or concerning or anything of that nature?
Roll a perception test.
All of us or just him?
You can roll or he can roll with plus 30.
Go for it, Leon. I believe in you.
How do I do the plus 30?
So first you have average, that's plus
Yeah.
20. Then you add in bonuses, I believe.
Under modifier, put 10.
Okay.
No, it's plus 30, so it's 50 total.
Oh. So put 30 in the modifier.
Okay.
Or just make sure it adds to plus 50. You do that however you want.
You see that his eyes darts over to the fireplace. And he licks his lips. I'm actually going to roll for him now.
Oh boy. Is he the secret demon cultist we all knew he was? Let me dispense Sigmar's justice, please. My next career is a witch hunter.
Well, it's you who are asking. I was told to burn this. You see, for some time now, someone has left letters at my door. These letters are presumed to be from friends in the village. And they always described strange things. Of people coming and going. Sightings of things happening. All of them odd. And all of them tied to our neighbors. But the herald told me that I should burn them because they are not true. And I kind of believe him because I'm the only one who can read and write in Gravenstein.
What make you think that they are not real or not true?
Because I'm the only one who can read and write in Gravenstein.
Yeah, obviously not, because someone wrote the letters, right?
Correctly, but the herald told me that this is false information. Someone wants us to believe that our neighbors are strange, maybe? I don't know. I'm not so deep into that political part, but he told me if I spread this information to the Dammenblatz, that will hurt the relations between two families.
Who are you referring
Okay,
to when you
okay.
say neighbors? Are you referring to the Olfenstolz?
Correctly.
Did you try to find out who lays down the letters? Did you see any person? Did you ask your gods to follow this?
Gods? We don't have gods in Gravenstein.
Yeah, you had two men which you sent to the herald, right?
That's two villages.
Yeah, okay, two villages. Perhaps I thought of them as gods, but okay. Did you ask? So no one knew how to road, how which got to your door, or did anyone?
These people. And there are several different handwritings.
How often did the letters come?
They started about 6 months ago, and they increased to about the point when you arrived. I have not gotten one today or yesterday.
Had the herald been here around the same amount of time?
He's been missing for 2 weeks.
But when he arrived originally, how long was he based here?
He's been posted here for 1.5 years, I believe.
Years. Yeah, okay.
When did you get the last letter?
A couple of days ago.
About 3 to 4 days ago.
3 to 4. Okay.
What was in the letter?
In that particular letter, it was written about the same thing that Greta told you. That someone had arrived by horse to the graveyard. And that's the only letter that I have confirmed it had some truth in it.
What about previous letters? I know you said you had burned them, but you're a smart man. I'm sure you remember what was in them.
Mostly they are reports of sightings of Ulfenstolz near our borders.
Doing what?
Some really just depicting them as soldiers riding, patrolling their borders, but on our side.
Okay, so it seems someone is framing the Offenstolz to provoke a war or something. But why was the herald murdered? Because he knew this was false information.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, I guess we have to find out who wrote these letters. And have you seen Have you seen this? Can I describe the woman?
The woman that Greta.
Greta.
knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has read those descriptions in his notes. So those seem to be the same.
How long did he say he's been getting these letters for?
6 months.
About 6 months.
6 months? Okay. And he claims he doesn't know where they're from, but they're like addressed like from a friend in some capacity.
Yeah.
And all the letters...
Like they know him.
Okay.
They are from the same village, from Gravenstein.
And all the letters seem to be pointing to the Offenstolz, like sightings of them doing various things that may or may not raise concern.
Yeah.
And the Herald... How did the Herald learn about the letters?
So you need to ask him for that, but he can say that they have discussed it in one of his visits. He asked if he had gotten any letters. The Herald asked him out of the blue. And Reichert doesn't know how the Herald found out that he got letters.
Did when the Herald asked him about letters, was he asking him specifically about letters letters talking about these sightings like we did, or just has he received any letters at all that may have to do with what the Herald was investigating?
He had asked precisely, have you received any letters concerning Offenstolz?
Okay. I'm making notes here, guys, while you continue to question him.
I guess the Herald did know that something was going on, and he knew that someone would do this framing. Yeah, but how can we find these people? You're a small village. If there are any strangers in this town, who would notice it first?
We would done in a few hours. Everyone would know.
Okay, so we could ask around if anything.
Yeah, they will tell you that you are the only ones that have been visiting, except those strange riders by the graveyard.
Okay, and those riders were seen by Greta, but not anyone else, right?
To Greta, she saw them in the night.
Yeah. So
Do you have any letters you had meant to send to the Herald before he went missing? It appears he was waiting for a response from you about something.
Yeah, he wanted me to compare them, these sightings, and make a verdict what they could mean, what it would lead to. But I have not figured it out yet.
And the herald told him to disregard the letters because the herald thought that it would worsen the political situation.
Correct.
Okay.
And that they were untrue.
Can we just can we somehow follow these riders? We don't have any trails, or we just knew where they come from, right?
Yeah, it's that they come from Ulfrstol's lands.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So I guess that's our lost trail.
Can we ask the mayor if he knows of any towns or places that start nearby that start with the letter B? That was in the note that the herald said. It's the same as what I saw in B.
Oh yeah.
Not that I know what the letter B is, but if you guys could ask him that, you know.
Yeah.
There are no towns close by starting with B.
Any like establishments, geographical locations, ruins, places, people. Well, I guess maybe not people, but you know, like I don't know, the Beckhaven Woods or the Bad Hills. I don't know.
No.
Chandeliers Inn or something.
Does he know anything about the inn that we were at, where we found the symbol and all the meat basement? I know.
Yeah, all is famous.
What does he have to say about that? Like, how long has it been abandoned for?
He doesn't know that it's been abandoned.
So one might say that's a recent development.
Yeah.
So Marius, I think you might be onto something. You said the herald obviously was starting to put two and two together here, and that's probably why he was killed.
Yeah, I think so. I think the group who killed him just wants to keep this illusion that the Ofenstolz are bad upright. So he wanted to tell that this negotiations should start or could start, but someone killed him before. Could this be?
When you guys were at the cemetery, there were a couple open graves, right?
Right.
3, I think.
Were they meant for anyone in particular?
There were already these were no fresh graves, right? These were graves where the bodies was dug out, right?
Yeah.
And then those bodies were put on the wagon and were transported, and then we found this burned out wagon.
Right, with 3 more bodies on.
Yeah. But this was just some kind of setup, because the ritual we found there and all this necromancy was not real, right? So this was, I guess, just another framing for the bad Offenstolz. They do necromancy rituals, but they didn't really do it.
And the bodies on the cart, the wagon, we're assuming it was the 4 people that were dug up from their graves, and then the 3 merchants? Is that correct? Or am I making that up?
Weren't they just bones that we dug up? Oh, that were dug up, rather. Was it still bodies?
There were 5 bodies that was dug up. You buried them, and there were 3 more bodies that were probably killed by the smoke when the fire burned on the wagon.
But didn't we ask the mayor to like try to identify the bodies, because he had mentioned there had been 3 merchants that had come through recently?
Yeah, but he didn't recognize those bodies.
Okay.
So these were perhaps the guards of the wagon, or the soldiers which transported it.
No, they didn't have any. Well, I guess they could have taken gear if they had some, but
Is there anything the villagers discuss in the inn that maybe they shouldn't, that you may overhear from time to time? Secrets, rumors, anything like that they might not want you or other authority figures to hear?
Well, they are talking behind my back of not paying the taxes for everything that they are selling. Nothing that comes to mind.
I just want to confirm the bodies in the wagon, the 5 that were dug up, were mostly just bones, right? They weren't like full bodies. And those bones were in like a huge bag that we found, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We already found a letter which mentioned the transport of these bones, right? Wasn't there one letter where the first letter we found, where it was we found a letter at the, don't know, at the inn or at where the I just tried to find it in the
You have 2
notes
letters.
again.
One
It's in
letter
chapter 1.
in the burned wagon, and 1 letter that you found in the floorboards of the herald's work room.
Yeah, and I
It
think
should be marked 1E and 2B.
We don't have a chapter 2 folder.
Yeah, we do.
yeah,
We do?
do.
I do not. I've only got chapter 1 and 3.
Yeah, 3 disappeared for me. I think that's what the handout was originally.
Just disappeared. That's strange.
The handout 1E in the first chapter, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the target must be moved and tagged to the site. That's what we didn't figure out what's meant in this letter. Because we found that some inside the wagon, right? It was burned. The letter was burned in the wagon.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is she is mentioned. She, I guess, is our girl with the strange food.
Odandrol, you sorry to interrupt. You've shared a thing in chapter 3 that says chapter 3 summary. I'm assuming that's for GMIs.
Sorry?
Yeah. So I only have a chapter 1 and 3 folder. And then I assume we're supposed to have handout files, which have a variety of pictures and files in them. Is there anything for chapter 2 that we should have?
No, there's nothing in chapter 2. There's only one chapter 1 and in chapter 3.
All right, chapter 1, I've got 3 things. Is that correct?
In chapter 1, you should have...
I have A, B, and C. Visual aids.
You don't have E. 1 E.
I do not.
I do not either.
I have.
Have you guys had these the whole time and you've been holding out on me? I get to see them once. Remember it, Chris. You're the note taker.
No.
Good luck.
I think we got them today. I've been doing the thing.
Well, like,
Can you see 1 E now?
yes. Ah, that's the letter he's talking about. Okay. And then in chapter 3, is it just the letter from the Herald?
Yeah, correctly.
Okay. So we should have a total of 5 handouts then.
And the 2 important is the letters. The others are more just a show.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so but this letter, be ready for the call. This is key to what's been in the making. When found, the target must be moved intact to the side. Intact. The extraction can only
Begin?
begin.
Yeah, that's what I read. Yeah, I think that's extraction.
So
But
guys, we are past our halfway point here. So we might take a break here.
Oh my god, it's driving me crazy. All these clues. I can't handle it. Can't handle it, folks. All right, yeah, let's take a break. I gotta use the bathroom and get a snack here. So we'll switch over to the old break screen, and we'll be back momentarily. Right, we are back. Looks like we got a couple viewers here. Bubble Fighter, I like that, and Vallejo. Are you from Vallejo Paints? Anyway, thank you for joining us, people. We're back. We just took our little break here, so trying to unravel a mystery here that is really really racking our noggins here.
Yeah. As the learned guy, I have no idea. I'm not helping at all.
So let's because this is helping me kind of going over everything. So I think it's worth pointing out at the start there was that weird thing where they took samples of our blood with that needle, right?
Yeah.
Now,
There's insurance, I think.
I don't think Waldred would really know much about like magic and stuff. But Odandrol, would you say it's fair to say that most people in the Warhammer world at least have some inkling that there are things like magic and sorcery out there?
Yeah, you know it's bad.
Okay.
Yeah. You're all afraid of sorcerers and what they can do, because they are drawing the dark stuff of chaos over you, and you know that they are sanctioned by the Emperor wizards, but even they are very scary.
Yeah. Okay. So right off the bat, things start off weird with that. All right, I think we can all agree that's weird, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So then, and Leon, you have no idea why they did that, right?
No.
All right, can I change who I don't trust the most? Okay. So then we set off. We come across the inn that's completely abandoned. It looks recently abandoned. We've got the meat basement. We find a symbol of what we eventually learn is Cain, the god of murder, brother of Mor, in the basement. And there was a barrel of perfectly fresh apples outside.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's weird.
Yep.
Then we find a burned wagon with a bunch of bodies, 3 of which are whole and appear to have been murdered or died from smoke. The other 5 are bones in a bag, which we later determine came from the Garden of Mor in Gravenstein. There was also an arrow in that that wagon, but I think we kind of have all agreed that that looks like it was almost planted to look like the wagon was attacked versus just burned.
Yep.
Then we get to Gravenstein. The mayor acknowledges the herald was there. They set him up at this barn, and that was his place of operation, and that the herald had been there for over a year. So he's been at this for a while. They don't hear from him for some time. So he sends two of his guys to check on the herald. They don't find him. Then we show up, and we get the drawing from this kid, which is, for all intents and purposes, a map, which leads us to the herald's body, which is in a copse of trees surrounded by ravens, away from the farm. He's been dragged out there in a tarp, and all of his blood is in the tarp. And he was stabbed in the kidney and his throat was slit, but his body looks like it has not decayed at all. Even though it's been exposed to the elements and the fucking ravens haven't touched it. We search the barn.
It's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so we search the barn. We find a small little bit of blood in the office where we think he was probably attacked. We find a letter in the floorboard, and we find a bunch of burned letters in the fireplace. And Odandrol, the letter in the floorboard, is that the big one we have that has the smudges and stuff on it?
Correct.
What did we get from the letters that were burned? Was there anything useful in those at the farm?
Now that you have seen both burned letters in the farm and in Mr. Rackett's, they are similar.
Oh, so maybe he took whatever... Well, I guess we could just ask. We'll ask the mayor, did the herald take any of those letters himself?
No.
Oh. Okay. All right. I thought, well,
But
maybe...
he wrote.
Well, no, because I'm thinking, because he told the mayor, right, they're fake, destroy them, don't listen to them. Maybe he took whatever the mayor had at the time and destroyed them himself. But if the mayor didn't let him take any, then maybe he was finding them himself, or somebody was leaving the letters to him as well. So that's weird, right? And then we come back to the town. You guys discover the 5 open graves, which we deduce is where the 5 sets of bones came from that were in the bag in the burned wagon. And the 2 of you determine that it looks like someone tried to make it appear as if a necromantic ritual happened, but it didn't. And we have sightings of Edeltrod Uffenstolz showing up there with 2 of her guards, 2 of her soldiers. And we have weird, obviously, Chaos Beastmen footprints around there as well. And then we find a hidden temple to Cain underneath the ruins of the Temple of Mor, which the mayor claims he has no knowledge of. And the kid that gave us the letter, no one has any recollection of or claims he's not here.
Mm-hmm. Other than the herald mentioning the kid as well, I think.
Yes. Is there any other clues that I have overlooked?
Only,
Did you mention the letter we found in the wagon? The letter in the first act with the extraction and the because
we found that in the wagon, the burned wagon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would like to know the writing in the letters, if it's the same writing or how to say the
handwriting.
Yeah, I think writing is the right the handwriting, the same writing as the other letters, or is it different?
Ooh, that's a good point. No, well, can we compare them, Odandrol?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can compare them.
I don't. Well,
They're only scraps from those that you have found in burnt out fireplaces, but you have mostly of those handouts.
I mean, if we're just going off the handouts, I think they look they're written by two different people.
Yeah, the two different handouts are written by two different people. You presume that the second handout is written by the herald,
Yep.
and the first is written by some unknown. But that note, the first note, actually has the similar handwriting in one of the scraps, or actually in one of the scraps from both the heralds and Mr. Reichert's fireplaces.
A clue. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so you guys solve the mystery while I write some more notes.
The other open question, I can't remember if we tried to ID the graves of the bones when we was at the Garden of Moor.
You did, and you find out it's just random villages.
Yeah.
I mean, however, wrote those letters have to have papers and ink. Is this very common, or is it expensive to have these kind of things?
It's not cheap, but it's very easy to find. You can get them in any village of
So
any better size than this.
I mean, what if we kick in doors and we search every house to find these papers and ink? Don't know.
Every time I start to just trust Marius, he just reels me back in with his excellent ideas.
I mean,
Scroll tax taken up by the Dammenblatz family.
The note we found in the burn wagon, where specifically did we find it?
It was tucked in among the corpses.
Like in a pocket or something?
Hidden. Sorry?
Like in one of their pockets or something like that?
No, among the body bags. So it was kind of hidden.
Okay.
I can't really think of anything else to ask the mayor. Unless you guys got something. I feel like we've covered kind of all the clues we've found so far.
I mean, we showed him the letter. We showed him the writings. It doesn't recognize anything. Don't know. Is there a shop or something in the village? I mean, no, nothing.
Was the mayor aware of the 5 open graves?
Yeah, he was. He knew of them.
Has that ever happened before that he's aware of? Or recently?
No. It has not been anything that has happened before.
Was he able to identify the graves? Like who was buried there?
Yeah, the headstones were still remaining. So
Okay. Did the headstones have anything of significance worth noting?
No, I think they were just random villages, or seemingly random.
Okay.
I don't think there was anything else there. The only other thing I could think of is if we could corroborate what the mayor is saying by going back to the Garden of Moor and looking at the recently buried and seeing how many people have been dying effectively and if there's any pattern there. This is me clutching a bit Like, because it doesn't seem linked to any of the clues that we've been following. It's just these offhanded comments we've been getting from some of the villagers.
Wouldn't hurt to try. I mean, right? It's just a walk down the block.
Yeah.
So you're leaving him?
So.
I think so.
I don't know.
Okay. As soon as the door closes behind you, the curtain goes down, closed. And you hear the key turning in the door.
Okay.
Okay.
And you hear him go up through the staircase, and a few curses, and then you see his face by the hole in the wall.
Fresh air is very vital for everyone. Okay, what's next?
Oh boy.
Yeah, so all I can think of is going to the Garden of Moor to look at, how many people have been dying in the last year or so. And if there's any pattern to who they may be. I mean, we don't really know who lives in the village, but something might come out.
It's worth a try. Let's check it out.
Yeah, you go to the Garden of Moor. And the restored Garden of Moor looks how you left it. No one has disturbed it. And you check out the gravestones, the more recent ones, and they seem to check out for what he is saying. There are a few people that died, and a few people that died the previous year.
Yeah, but I mean, we should perhaps check out if they are really in there.
All right, the grave digger wants to dig.
Yeah, give him a grave. Yeah.
I'm a gravedigger, guys. Really, watch.
I can't do this. No. I mean, we don't have to, but
And we wouldn't know anything about the way that those people died either, or if they were local. No.
You can just presume they are local.
Yeah.
Okay. What areas have we found the footprints at? Was it the cemetery? I'm sorry, the Garden of Moor and the Temple of Moor?
Not Moor. You have found a footprint at the Temple of Moor. That doesn't fit any of the others. But the three different footprints that you found was here in the graveyard, the temple. The Garden of Moor, and up by the herald's house.
So what was the one footprint we found at the temple? Was it a regular footprint or was it one of the weird ones?
No, it's basic footprint,
okay.
A boot print actually.
Okay. I mistook that. So, if we assume the footprints belong to Edeltrod and her two guards, that would seem to indicate they're the ones that killed the Herald. Right?
yes.
And it also indicates that they were here at the cemetery doing some shady shit to make it appear as if some sort of nefarious ritual had taken place when in fact it had not. one could then possibly piece together that the she in the note that we found on the wagon is referring to Edeltrod.
Yes.
Right? Because,
I think so.
I
yes.
mean, she's obviously a higher up. She's a noble, right? And if she was here with her guards and they dug up the bodies, the bones, they put them on that wagon. But what is... I mean, if they're trying to make it look like a ritual took place when it didn't, it's some sort of distraction. So are they using the bodies for something else, or is it just to distract from something completely?
I think
She
the
tried to
target in the
frame-
I think the target in the letter was the herald. And I think somehow in this wagon there was some hint. So she will know, and then she somehow knew that the herald has to be killed. And perhaps then they killed him. And then the target must move intact to the side. That was perhaps when they dragged the herald to this place where the ravens were.
Oh,
Could this be?
that's a good point.
If that's the
Because
case,
he was moved.
why would it be important to have a site to keep the herald anyway? Like, we would have found him at his house, so it can't have been about us finding it. But it needed to be intact, so it's about identification. Or is it something else? I don't know.
Well, if it's mentioning the site, maybe there's something more to that copse of trees. I mean, the fact the body hadn't decayed at all.
Yeah. Did we investigate if the body missed some organs or something? Because
No, I don't
there
think
was
so.
I didn't think so either. Because there in the letter they're writing about some extraction. What is if they extract an organ or something? Do we have the body, or did we leave it in place?
Maybe the extraction's referring to his blood. Because all of his blood was out of his body, right? It was like in the tarp, wasn't it?
It was, it was like
Okay.
a pooled in the top, yeah.
And they took our blood in the beginning! It is your family. Oh my god. Everyone's a cultist. Let's just burn it all down. Start over. That's the only way to be sure.
You are storing the herald's body together with your assorted
Cart.
meats on the cart.
Okay. So we could investigate if the body is missing something besides blood. Because
I mean, I'm no barber surgeon, but sure.
okay, we should take a look. I
I
think.
don't think I have any medical skills.
Anyway, except when he's been stabbed.
Okay.
Okay, just step, but all his organs are in place. Okay, then it has to be the blood which was extracted, I guess.
I mean, I'm on the right train of thought here, right, guys? Like, we assume he was attacked in the farm. We found a little bit of blood on the floor, and then when we found his body, he was in the tarp, and all his blood was in the tarp.
It was pooled, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? I mean, maybe we can't answer this, but was it pooled or like he was like intentionally drained? Because like not that like we would necessarily know, but like a corpse missing most of its blood is going to appear differently than a corpse that still has blood in it.
So what you're thinking is that they put his body in this tarp to collect his blood while moving him, so they will not leave so much trace of blood. After a while, they jumped the tarp, which happens to lay in a shallow hole in the ground, collecting the blood instead of seeping out. They then dumped the body a bit further away into a ditch.
And we found the tarp, right, with the blood?
Yeah. So first you found the body in the ditch.
Yep.
Then you start walking towards the house. And halfway to the house, you found the tarp.
I mean, that's kind of
and
weird too, right?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just drag the... It would be easier to drag him in the tarp than drag his body, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So why abandon the tarp halfway to the trees when you could drag the tarp there, take his body out of the tarp, and then take the tarp? Unless they just didn't care at that point. They're just using the tarp to get him out of the house without too much blood.
Did we take the tarp with us, or is it still there?
It's still there.
Okay. Perhaps we forgot something here.
I don't know. The more I think about that, the more it just seems like they put him in a tarp to make sure they didn't leave a bloody mess in the house in an attempt to cover up the fact they killed him in the house. And then when they got far enough away, they dumped him in the...
But
so maybe it's not about extracting the blood.
Yeah.
Because if
we should do something against this.
If it was extracting... If it was about extracting the blood, they would have taken the tarp. They wouldn't have left it.
Yeah, right. Or they are coming back to get it?
Does the Herald still have his eyes, teeth, and tongue?
Yep.
Okay. The extraction, I don't know.
Perhaps I should go back to the tarp.
Oh, Leon, I don't know about you, but the more and more I think about this, the more things appear to be pointing towards the Ulfenstolz, specifically towards Edeltrod.
Well, or the opposite. In the note from the Herald, he comments, "Why did they send me alone?" toward the end. He was there to negotiate for something that wasn't actually needed to be negotiated. And there seems to be attempts by something to make the Ulfenstolz look like they were sinister, like they were posing a threat, like they're in necromancy style activities, all as a precursor for war, I guess. So, on the one hand, it could be the Ulfenstolz pushing this. On the other, it could all come back to Leonor's dear mother.
I was more pointing to our clues point to maybe Edeltrod is a good next lead.
I see.
No, I'm following what you're saying, Gerwin. Someone is trying to, whether or not it's true or not, to make the Ulfenstolz appear as if they're up to something nefarious, which they may or may not be. I mean, do we know for a fact, Odandrol, or is this just something we kind of heard, that Edeltrod might be a worshiper of Rhea?
Yeah, it's a rumor that you have heard that she might be a worshipper of Rhea.
And do we know anything about Rhea? Or what do we know, I guess?
Goddess of the harvest and
working together with her.
The same thing. Okay, the stream appears to be back on. Oh, Bubble Fighters from Denmark. Hello there. Awesome. Maybe she's trying to help the town then? Could be.
She worships a goddess of harvest and fertility. That might be what a dying town of elderly people need.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well.
And maybe somebody is using that to make the twins look bad. To provoke war between the families.
So how do we meet her? Like, do you think there's anyone in this village that can introduce us? You happen to have a calling card, Leonor?
I mean, I doubt anybody in the village would be able to introduce us to a noble. We'd probably have to go to her.
I don't know a whole lot about the intricacies of the aristocracy, but would you be able to get a meeting with her, or get us a meeting with her? Like if we showed up to what is it, Cronenhag?
I could try. From what the herald said, it doesn't seem that the family has an issue with my family, which might make it easier than if they were planning to invade.
Yeah.
Leonor, you would know that you would probably need some letter of introduction and probably a few months of trading letters before you arrive at the footsteps.
Okay.
What if she's not in their home? What if she's hiding somewhere and she's in some neighbor village or something? I mean, she rode here all by herself, or with these two soldiers. How far is this from her home?
Yeah, if you're traveling to Kronhag from where you are now, it will take 4 or 5 hours, maybe.
Okay.
Or
Oh,
more
okay.
actually.
This is okay. Then okay. What if we sneak in? I mean, if there's
You can visit the town.
yeah, we could visit the town and perhaps we find out something there.
Do we know, like, do they have like a castle or a fortress or something in the town that the Ulfenstolz live in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a fortress town. So first it's a fortress, and there's a surrounding town around it.
Okay.
But gaining access to a royal, not a royal family, but a noble family like this will be very hard for you.
Okay. Okay.
You would need the Baroness approval, or at least Leonor's mother's letter of introduction first.
Okay, then we
do we think in any way, Odandrol, that, like, or I guess this might be a question for Leonor, like, based on what we've been told to do, have we done that? Like, do we need to go back and report this? Or should we still be investigating more?
I'm thinking we might have to go back and report this, because we seem to have hit a dead end, and if we need a letter of introduction to continue investigating, if it needs to be done, we can't get it in this town.
I mean, unless going to Cronenhog, and even if we don't get an audience with them, maybe by asking around or looking around, we can try to assess the political climate that way. Because
we could do that and see what merchants or town folks or.
I mean, because on one hand, we've kind of assessed the political climate through what the Herald said, but we also really haven't done anything to further that. Like we really haven't done anything ourselves other than we stumbled across his notes.
Well, if you're looking at the mission you were given in the introduction, you have completed all the steps.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. So
yeah,
if we think that we've done that to a satisfying degree, then yeah, maybe it is time to go back. And then we'll get
the only thing that bothers me is who wrote the letters, and do we have any chance to find out who wrote this? I mean, there has to be someone in the village or nearby which places letters on the mayor's door, and we don't know who this was, right?
And potentially to the Herald too, because he had some of those similar letters.
I mean, that's the only trace we could follow to find out where these letters come from. Perhaps there is a connection to Edeltraud somehow. We had another proof then, perhaps, but I don't know.
The letters seem to have stopped once we arrived to town. I think as long as we're here, whoever it is not going to deliver them.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
But why, if they were trying to do the same thing to the Herald, to point him in a different direction, why wouldn't they do the same to us? I mean, granted, we've only been here, this is our second day here, right? But,
Yeah.
Maybe we wait a few days and, see if, someone sends us a letter, hey, you're looking in the wrong place, sort of thing. Or, hey, the Uffenstolz are up to no good.
Yeah, and we could check if I disappear again or something. Okay. Enough fun. Yeah.
I don't know. That's just a shot in the dark. I don't like the idea of just waiting around for something to happen. I'd rather be proactive. But
I think if they want to contact us, they will follow us. If we go back, they still can follow us and give us the message they want, right? So perhaps don't need to stay here. I mean, we have to stay something in the night, and then they can follow us if it's important for them. I mean, we don't make a secret if we leave.
Yeah. I don't know. Should we take a vote? Do we stay or leave? Or
I think we leave.
Yeah, me too.
I've got nothing else
all
to
right.
pursue here.
Maybe before we go, leave word for the mayor, since he already clearly closed and locked his door and went back to sleep,
Yeah.
that if he receives any other letters, to hold on to them for us if we need them. To not destroy, but not give them to anybody but us.
Okay. I mean, I guess we kill some more time in this town, and then we head out the next day, when it's bright and early. So we've probably already wasted like half the day doing this, right? So,
and we should get rid of the body on our card. We still have the Herald on our card, right?
I think
or do we?
We need to take him back.
Okay,
Yeah, we gotta
need
take
to take him back. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And I was going to suggest we stay at the farm. One, because I don't want to spend more money at the inn.
Yeah.
We're going to need that money for travel.
Leon's running out of cash too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we stay at the farm, and then tomorrow morning we start heading back.
Maybe we either if there's a mail slot at the mayor's door, we could slip a letter in there, or have Lens deliver it in the morning after he sleeps off his
Is
bender.
Odandrol, is it the farm is like kind of off the beaten path, right? So if we went to the farm, stayed the night, would we basically come back through the town in order to get back on the road to leave?
The farm is 2 hours north of Gravenstein.
But what I'm saying is, like, is there a direct path from the farm to the main road, or do we basically have to come back?
No, you
through
need
the
to
town?
go south first to Gravenstein and then turn the road.
Yeah, let's just we'll bother the mayor in the morning before we leave. Then let him sleep off last night's adventure.
And when we go to the farm, we check out if the tarp is still there.
I
Yeah.
might as well work on that way anyways.
Okay. All right.
Could always use a good tarp too, if nothing else.
Yeah, I'm sure it's washed off by now with all the rain.
Yeah.
Hey, tarps are expensive, man. We can't let that go to waste.
The farm is kept the way you were as you left it. As you say, there's more rain in the tarp, but the animals is still there because you didn't move them, I believe. So they are exactly in the same way that you left them. They have not started rotting. They don't smell, and neither does the herald.
Okay. Yeah, definitely weird.
You spend a night in his nice home. Do you do anything else there?
I'm like actually gonna relax and sleep on a bed. Sounds pretty exciting. Kick off.
Yeah,
the
there's
I'd
beds.
like to fly with some of his furniture just to follow in his footsteps.
Pour one
Yeah,
out
we
for
looked-
our
we
homie, the
looked-
Herald.
In goes the chair. We searched this place up and down. I think.
Yeah.
Were there any
Yeah.
places that we didn't look at?
No, not that I know
Dude, I'm always down to get the vacuum out one last time, and just.
of.
I know. Other than going back to the pantry.
Is there anything valuable we missed? 'Cause we're looking for clues the last time.
The only clues that you found was the letter in the floorboards and the scrap in the fireplace.
No, I was asking if there was anything of value that we
Yeah, you pillaged the place.
I checked.
We already
Trust me, I checked. Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't really find much. Speaking of valuables, when we're calling it a night, and when I'm like have a moment to myself in the room that I'm in, I want to open up that pocket watch I took from the mayor's again, and there was a picture inside, right?
Yeah,
What was the picture of again?
a woman.
Knowing what I know now, Chris feels kind of bad, but I don't think Waldred would feel bad for taking this. I mean, he is a bit of a scumbag, so yeah, I think we're gonna have to keep this to fun just to get back to fucking base, right? Sorry, Mayor.
Okay, so you spend a night in the dead Harold's home.
Actually, when we're here, I'm gonna go find Leon and say, "Hey, you got a second, Leon?"
Yes.
So, far be it from me to point any accusatory fingers like Gerwin did yesterday, but let's just brainstorm. Let's just put this out there. What if your mother, and no disrespect, I owe the woman a lot. What if her or someone in your family is trying to make this all fall on the Uffenstolz? What if one of your own is trying to stir something up here? What do we do then?
If that's the case, then we need to tread very carefully upon our return. Because that would mean they murdered the Herald.
Well, that's the point I'm getting at.
Trying to use witchcraft and sorcery accusations as a pretext for war. And if somebody's doing that, they will not hesitate to eliminate us as well.
All right, but
This would have been years of planning.
Okay, so yeah, but I guess what bothers me is, do you know who specifically sent the Herald out here?
I thought it was Annalise.
Does he know that, Odandrol? Does he know for sure who sent the?
Well, the letter that came to him was from Annalise, at least.
Which letter came to who? Sorry, there's a lot of letters here. So.
The last letter he found in his drawer.
Okay.
Yeah, that was from her. And you believe, because she is the one who has the information network, that she has probably a few eyes and ears in this town, and the best eyes and ears that she can have is both the Herald and the mayor.
What did the letter say to the Herald from Annalise?
That she was sending the Herald, and that Mr. Rackard should just do what he says. And
okay, the one we stole from the mayor. Gotcha.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, understood. Okay, so all right, so he wouldn't ask that then, because we know that, but he would say, okay, so your mother sends Rupert out here to look in on stuff, but if your mother was the one trying to get all this to happen, why would she send him out here in the first place just to have him killed? Which then leads to the question, why would she send us out here and us not expect the same result?
Maybe she didn't know what was happening and sent him and us in earnest to investigate what was going on, not knowing that it may lead back to the family.
I mean, again, I owe your family and your mother a lot, so I don't particularly believe or see a reason why she would want to do that. I mean, I'm just a toll keeper, right? Like, I don't have anything to do with these squabbles between noble families and things like that. So, and I certainly don't think she would do it to her own son. Unless.
No, I'm saying she may have sent the Herald and us, not knowing what we were sent to investigate is in fact.
Oh no! My point is, I'm agreeing with you. Like the evidence, when we look at it that way, would seem to point to the fact that if your mother sent us and him out here, but then he ended up dead because he discovered some stuff, that there's someone underneath your mother, but maybe in the family's business, that is trying to stir this up.
There are plenty of people above. My mother's the spy master. So there's the Baroness, who is the head of the family. And then,
okay. Well, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about the upper echelons of things. Okay. Well, I think Walter would breathe a sigh of relief then. If the spy master sent us out here, then obviously it's official, and I take back any bad things I may have even remotely said about your mother. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. What is your mother's personal thoughts on the whole history of the Offenstolz were given old land from the Dammenblatz family? Like, does she care? Does she, make a big deal about it?
Yeah, Leonor, what do you think?
I don't know. I think we should go back and interrogate those random townsfolk.
The guys in the GM specifically said, "Don't bother; it's a waste of fucking time." Those two. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I feel a little bit better in the sense that, it's not your mother who wants us dead. It's someone else who may work above or with your mother.
Maybe somebody else in my family that wants us dead.
Well, yeah. Okay. Okay, great. Well,
comforting thought.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got, man. Thanks for the chat.
Kind of on the same page as you, then.
All right, good. Well,
seems
go ahead.
Like a very good pretext for war and a false flag attack.
Sure. Well, you might have to brush me up on your family history then to kind of understand where all these pieces fall. Maybe on the way back.
Yeah.
So, are we going to bed?
I still think we should put a watch. I will suggest.
I'll take the first watch.
And how are you situated when you're taking watches, and where are you sleeping?
I'm totally sleeping in a bed in one of the bedrooms, and I will take last watch.
Okay, then I take the pre last watch.
If you you did me a favor before. I think I need to return the favor and cover your watch this time.
Yeah? Oh,
And,
this is so nice of you.
Oh, he's taking a double graveyard shift.
Oh boy.
Okay, then if there is a spare bed, I take a bed, and otherwise I take a bench or a couch or something.
Just
And
not,
he's only
watching.
not the chair we threw in the fireplace.
Is someone watching Marius for, the academic interest of his ability to disappear overnight? Maybe
So
the person I
you're
watch.
watching outside, you're watching Marius instead.
You're just sitting in the doorway in a rocking chair, just watching the whole night.
Okay. I wake up and do something like, am I gone? Am I gone? Am I still there?
Leonor, you had the first watch.
Yeah.
Make an easy endurance test and a normal perception test.
Ooh.
-2.
You want to reroll that?
Yes.
99. Ouch.
But
55.
Nice.
Yeah, you stay awake.
Nice.
So, which means that Gerwin will be woken.
When you said an average perception.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. 85.
-2.
Not great.
Oh, he was rolling that too.
There we go. +2.
You had a shift up to midnight, basically, and you find out that after 10, maybe in the evening, the ravens that you can always hear at a distance is quieting.
They've either gone to sleep or that's very strange. Leonor doesn't know much about ravens.
Birds. Yeah. That's the only thing that you can find out on your shift.
Alright, I'll go wake up Gerwin.
Right, Gerwin?
Your turn to watch.
All right, let's do this. One.
First, I need you to roll easy endurance test.
Oh,
That's a problem.
+1.
wow.
Then I want you to roll challenging endurance test.
Come on, going. That looks okay. +2.
You stay awake for your 2 shifts, and then your perception.
That average.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Triple. Nice.
I would sleep very soundly when you're on watch. Well, it's a quiet night. You don't notice anything special. And as Leonor didn't tell you anything about the ravens, you don't notice any lack of ravens.
Okay, I'll go wake up Waldred.
Yeah.
Your
It's
turn.
about
That
4
time
o'clock in
already?
the morning.
Ugh. All right. What, perception and endurance?
First, endurance.
Okay. I'm already tired. Just thinking about being on watch. Oh, on the money!
You. Early morning in your Isler.
Oh, feels good.
Yeah. And your perception test.
Oh, another
Nice.
good one. Nice.
Wow.
2 + 6s.
So you're standing in the kitchen, and making
In
some
the
coffee
kitchen?
for
Is that a fat joke? I don't like that. Waldred does not only think about food, okay? Just most of the
I
time.
was telling you making coffee, but okay. And you're pouring yourself a cup, turning around to the couch where Marius is sleeping.
No, don't say
He's
it.
gone.
Oh, God. God damn it. I assume I saw him there, like when I came downstairs or whatever, right?
Yeah.
All right.
When you start pouring and watering the kettle and so on, he was there. You turned around, and now he's gone.
All right. I'm not going to look around this time. I instead am going to shout to the other two to get down here.
Right?
Okay.
Leonor,
tumbling down.
Yeah.
Are they here? Have
He's
we been
gone.
attacked? What is it?
He's gone again. He was right there on that couch. I poured some water, and he's gone. You saw him sleeping there last night, right?
Yep. And just wander into the room and check.
Make a perception
not-
test, Gerwin.
Yeah, I'd like to look around, see if there's anything I can see as well.
I'm keeping the
Fine.
couch in my line of sight.
There is traces of something in the air.
Oh, little wisps of energy. Can I perceive that even any better?
No, you're not trained in that particular way.
Okay. And there's no way I can detect the kind of wind it comes from.
No.
Looks like, I don't dare say that word. I've already said things about him already tonight, which I regret. Yeah. Something is afoot here. Something is afoot.
Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, there's wisps of something. I can't tell what it is. I wasn't trained in this area, but if there was something that caused this, it's left a magic trace. That's all I can say.
Okay. I was about to ask. So, like, traces of sorcery is what you're saying?
I didn't say that word.
Magic and
I
sorcery are the
didn't say
same
that.
thing. Okay, so
I'm
did-
not saying.
when you said magic, you said sorcery. You may not have.
I'm not saying that
That's what I
Marius
said.
is not a sorcerer. I'm not saying Marius is a sorcerer.
I didn't say that either. But you said magic, which means sorcery. So there are traces. You heard it, Leon. There are traces of sorcery in this house. All right, so I'm not crazy. He disappeared.
So you're saying for sure that our grave robber is a sorcerer.
As he unsheaths his sword. Oh boy.
Go and just. Oh.
Okay, can you do anything about it?
Can I? Is it indicating or going in any particular direction? If it's, for example, some kind of teleportation.
No, it's like looking over a fire. You can see the heat haze.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's only that.
And it's and there's no sense that Marius is still there but invisible or anything like this. It's just he's definitely just not there. So when I go over and put my hand through and
Yeah, you can see sense the body heat that he has left in the mattress.
That's the same. That's the same thing that happened at the tree. Same thing.
And where did he go then?
Well, I looked around, and when I came back, he was back in the same spot.
Is he? We should go to the inn in the morning and see if he's there.
It is the morning.
Yeah,
We
it's
should go to the inn.
4 or 5 in the morning.
This is the
I
third
can't-
time he has just disappeared on us.
Oh, that's right. 'cause
To
there
where
was-
he seems to have vanished into thin air while somebody is near him or in the same room as him. Then the other time while we were sleeping at the inn.
So he is a sorcerer. That's what you're saying.
I think he may have been a sorcerer all along.
Oh no. Okay. Why don't you guys take a look around the rest of the house? I'm gonna stay here and watch the couch.
Right.
I'll go check
I'll go
the
over.
barn.
Oh, okay. You're doing the barn. I'll go back upstairs and just check the rooms, and then walk around the outside of the house, farmhouse.
Yeah. You search around the yard and the barn and the house, and Leonor, you can roll a perception test.
Oh, not bad. +12.
Nice.
You find Marius Voss in one of the stalls inside the barn.
Is he asleep?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna kick him right in the rear end and wake him up.
Ow! You bastard! That hurts! Okay, where am I? Where's the couch?
In the barn. You seem to have magically disappeared again.
So it's right? It's really true? Oh, fuck.
It seems to think you got a hint of the winds of magic about you.
No. I mean, okay, there are some strange things, perhaps, about me, but I have no control over it, so I think I'm innocent, right?
Perhaps we should go inside and you tell us about these strange things.
Okay, let me. I just thought I was wandering in the sleep because I wake up in strange places sometimes, and sometimes. Well, I thought I have these strange dreams about this grave. Yeah, it's creepy. I don't tell too much, but I don't know why I'm disappearing. I guess it's some joke more, perhaps. I mean, the last
Have we gone
time.
inside at this point?
Yeah, you can
What?
choose where you are.
I would say I would had him go inside. to
I
tell
would say we go
everybody
back to the others and we have to talk, okay?
Yeah.
And how long have you been thinking you've been wandering in your sleep, Marius?
Well, it started when we were in that inn.
Actually, it's been all your life.
It's been all my life. Okay, well, all my life, I guess. And yeah, I didn't make a big deal about it because it was quite resourceful. I mean, sometimes I wake up at places where there are many, I would say, shiny things. And that kept my stomach full, I guess.
Then tell us more about these strange dreams.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell him. I wake up in a coffin, and then I crawl my way out through the dirt. But there are those hands which drag me back. And then the last time I woke up, there was his name, Nishtwald. And I have to remember again. I saw a large lizard in the sky. It was sweeping over the garden. It flew straight toward the sun. I saw it looked like a dragon, like a dragon head, which looked at me, and then he squirms this name. It von Nishtwald. He hisses my name, von Nishtwald, or this name, don't know.
Wait, what was that name again?
Von Nishtwald.
Oh, von Nishtwald.
It's a name I told Gerwin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and that's all I know, I swear.
And so you've never interacted with this von Nischwald? That it's just a name that's evoked from a
just
dragon flying away from you.
Right.
Is it as if you are that person in your dream, or is it a name that's been referred to you?
It's just the name which stands on this gravestone. Right? What's wrong? It stood, or was it only the dragon which called it? I thought it was both. Yeah. So I guess it was the grave where I crawled out, where this name stood. So somehow I'm connected to it, I guess. Yeah. So what do you do now with me?
I tested before, and the only thing I knew at the time was that it's an old name from over 1,000 years ago. Do I know anything about it with respect to them being either from a specific area, like Sylvania, or any kind of history or even rumor around that family that I could test for?
Depending how far back you go in history of the Stirland, Stirland is actually claiming that Sylvania is a part of Stirland. So that can be hard to determine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are you doing now?
Well, that's weird. Where do we actually? Are we going back to Marburg, or do we have to go back somewhere? Do we go back somewhere else?
Gablitz would be the place that you're going to.
Okay, because that's where the von Dammenblatz have their court, right?
Yeah, here.
Okay. All right, so that's not too far. All right.
And we didn't need to go to Cronenhag just to to people on the streets to get a sense of the area today.
I think we've kind of concluded that
Yeah.
we've kind of done our part here. So yeah, we'll stop back in Gravenstein, tell the mayor we're leaving, tell him if he gets any more letters to hold on to him because we might be back, and we are departing.
All right. I wrote this about 2 hours ago, so congratulations.
Nice. I love XP.
So 45 XP for each, for completing this chapter.
Yay.
Awesome.
Whoa, I just noticed something new in Foundry. If I highlight one of your tokens on the map, your character portrait shows up in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen.
That's because I have a module at the beginning of this session.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. I really dig that.
I have that in all my games, but I, for some reason, don't have it in this one. So, but I added it now.
Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, our characters are so cool looking. Awesome.
Looking at Leonor's art, I'm pretty sure he's a vampire.
He's actually the bad guy the whole time. Telling you, man, I said it in session 1. That'd be a pretty sick twist. Wouldn't even be mad, bro.
Some thoughts today. Gravenstein is a dying town, but they are undying town. Oh, that's a good one. I should use that one.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Right. So, we have a few more minutes before we stop. Let's return to Gablitz. The following happens. You're walking back. The rain stops. Which reminds me that I didn't use the sound today. But the rain stops. And it's replaced with this thick fog. You can only see barely in front of you as far as you can reach with your hand. After that, everything is white. There's only the softest of wind instead of that hard wind that was the previous days. You're walking slowly because you don't want to hurt the horse or yourselves. You get back to Master Hagen's hovel. Still abandoned. There's no one there. You open the door as you closed it when you left. Go in, find yourself some place to sleep, get some new food from the basement. It's the fresh food is not fresh anymore, but the smoked one is really good, and the salted pork is also good. You eat, you sleep, you go up next morning, you eat, you sleep. Marius disappears over the night as usual. He wakes up in another room. He misses his watch. He can never keep his watch. If he not gets the first watch, he never is there when you need to find him. Then it's late at night. We're talking 11. When you arrive back at Gablitz into the town first, you'll find your way through the streets. Leonor has not been in this town since he been around 10. So it's been a bit of a while. So a few streets is looking a bit different. Then I need a marching order from you.
I'll take the rear.
I'll go first.
You second from the back.
Third.
Right.
Second to the front.
Second. Yeah, I understand. So when you're approaching this villa, it's not a palace. It's more a villa. The Dammenblatz headquarters. a 3-story building, surrounded by a fence rather than high walls. And this place, of those who know of it, they have all their staff. There are mostly farmers. They're living inside this huge building and are kept inside. There are never guards outside, but there seems to be someone out because someone is calling out to you through the fog when they notice you, hear you walking. Everybody get inside! Hurry! And you carry on?
I guess we hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you hear ah from a bird. You hear a swooping sound, and the bird flies right into the face of Leonor. Schmack! Leonor, can you roll me endurance test?
Sure thing.
You succeeded. Congratulations, you don't take a wound. Bird is dead. It broke its neck on your face. Falls dead to the ground.
Damn.
It's a raven.
Bad omens.
That's not ominous.
Yeah, it's
Right?
Is there anything strange about the raven other than the fact that it broke its neck on my face?
Now it looks like a normal dead raven.
Well, I guess we'll carry on, unless we should toss it on the cart.
Collect it if you want to eat it later. Assortment of meats. Yeah. So you continue. You come up to the main gate. It's closed for the night. You park your wagon there. You leave the horse in the stable. There is no one to greet you because it's so damn late. So you have to remove the saddle and so on and settle the horse in to the stables.
Okay.
Then you walk in from the main gate. It's open. It always is. No one closes the door. Locks the door. You walk straight into the family's part of the building, and that's the first guards. The only guards that are waking probably this night. And you see them slouching, standing against the wall, have their halberds a few steps away, talking to each other. Then you see you walking down the corridor. They fetch up the halberds, straighten up, and looks very alert. Welcome home, sir.
Whoa.
Finally, someone will recognize you.
Yeah, nobody's recognized me this entire time. Suppose because it's so late, we should get some rest and bring what we have in the morning.
Well, your mother's awake, sir.
Oh.
She's in her working room, in her office.
Well, then, I guess we'll go there.
When you pass, you hear them whisper to each other. Holy shit! I think that was Leonor. I haven't seen him in years. They keep talking to each other. You will probably be the gossip of the week. So you follow Leonor down these corridors, taking left and right. It's like a maze. Doors everywhere. And come up to this very fine looking door. You open it and you see there's a chamber, a receiving chamber with some places to sit. Small pictures standing on a stone table. And some glasses, which you can take some fresh water while you're waiting to be admitted. And there's a door on the other side. When you walk in, the door behind you closes automatically, like it's pushing to be closed. Do you remain there, or do you continue on straight ahead?
Suppose we'll continue on.
Yeah. You see that there's a crack in the door into the office, and you can see that the firelight is spilling out into the room that you are. And are you others just following, or are you sitting down, or what are you doing?
I would definitely follow Leonor.
Yep. And, I'll knock on the cracked door.
There is no answer.
We'll open the door.
As you open the door behind you opens also. And you hear a voice says, "Leonor, what are you doing in the night, rising all the people in here?" And then I want you to roll a perception test for what you're seeing inside of your mother's office. It works like this. You take your own perception from the highest perception in the group, and then you add 10 for each other member. So that's
My
30
perception is
plus
53.
Like 45.
Yeah, so what you do, I presume it's Waldred, you have the highest.
Yep.
Yeah. So you take your highest, your perception, you have average, and then you add 30.
Oh man, I saw that 9 for a second. I was like, don't you fucking dare. All right, +1. Another 14. The third one tonight.
Yeah. This is kind of important. I will let you re-roll that for a fortune point if you have that.
I do.
You want to have a higher score.
Okay. All right, I just have to do just a straight re-roll. Let me do it through the game. Whoop, 30, not 300. Not that good.
Goodbye.
There we go, 58.
That's a lot better. Let's see, there we go.
I think that's our first test breaking 100 so far in the campaign.
Yeah. So you could have up to 9 success levels here. That was what I was intended for revealing all. So we start with the people coming from behind you.
Oh shit.
Through the door comes 4 soldiers, led by this fella.
That was sick.
Golden armor.
He's got to be important.
Yeah.
And Leonor, you recognize this guy, don't you?
Yes.
This is your uncle. Your favorite uncle. Your only uncle, but you're right. The other one died. And he was the Baron.
The Helmeric.
Yep.
Okay.
This is Helmeric. And he walks so fast over the room as he pushes beside you and walks into the room. See what you're seeing, which I will be describing soon. And he turns to the guards and he says, I couldn't believe this. Your own mother, he says. Arrest them!
Oh, no.
Damn.
So for 5 SLs, you see this. Step 1. Annalise lies lifeless over her desk. 2 SLs. A dagger protrudes between her shoulder blades. 3. One of the tall windows stands open. 4. The dagger in her back bears the von Ulfenstol's family crest. And the last one. Her desk is cluttered with notes, scraps, and coded fragments. Then you're taken away for questioning. And that's where we will start our next session.
Oh, we've officially entered the
That's
Game of
flipping, huh?
Thrones chapter now.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, the drama is so real.
I'm
Well-
sorry, Leonor. Your mother is dead.
What a way to break it.
Leonor, we are gonna fucking burn this place to the ground to avenge her.
Yeah, and I
we're-
know-
we're
I
stacking
know-
bodies.
I know how Marius will get out of this hell. He just
fall
has
to
to
sleep.
sleep.
After I become a witch hunter, my next class is Squire to Leon.
How many experience do you accept going to
I'm going forever, man. Going forever. Oh, man, that's awesome. Okay. Well, that took a turn I was not expecting. I can't wait to see what happens next time. I'm fully sucked in now, Odandrol. All the fucking clues and shit that we put it all start putting it together, man. Oh, I am all in. This is fantastic. Well, thank you, folks, so much for stopping by and checking us out. Thanks for a couple people we had in chat today, and we still kind of have a wonky schedule, so we'll let you guys know when we're gonna play next. But we should be back to a Saturday at some point in the not too distant future. So just check out our socials and such for that. But Odandrol, thank you for running the game. Gang, thanks for playing along as usual. And we will see you all same time, same place, nighty-night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.